If you're someone who's in a committed relationship, you do not caress anyone but your partner like that. So would you caress your brother, your dad, your uncle, your stepdad, any family? Would you caress them like that when you gave them a heartwarming hug? Most people would say no. I know there's people out there who would say yes, but there's always going to be freaks. That is a hug that you give someone that you lay in bed with, someone that you're close with.
I'm not one to gossip, but there are a lot of people out there saying secret lover.
To my married men out there and taken men as well, all right? When you hug another woman that is not your partner, are you doing full body hug? And the hand on the waist? Bruh, the hand on the waist. Are you able to walk back to your partner, to your boo thing, without having your head completely removed from your body? Those photos in that moment was weird. And again, aren't you like hugging them like this? Butt out like this. You're not doing the whole pelvis to pelvis, holding the waist, her hand in the back of your head. I'm telling you right now, you are not going to be alive the next morning.
It was supposed to be just another night in the world of political power couples. But when a secret tape featuring J.D. Vance and Erika Kirk leaked online, everything changed. Within hours, the internet was in meltdown, and Candace Owens, never one to hold back, went live with a reaction that left even her biggest fans stunned. Tonight on Spotlight Vault, we're pulling back the curtain on the scandal that's got everyone talking. What's really on the tape? Why did Candace Owens lose it? And is this the moment that finally tears the movement apart? The drama began with a single grainy audio file. No one knows who leaked it, but by sunrise it was everywhere. TikTok, X, Telegram, and every group chat in the political world. The voices were unmistakable: J.D. Vance, the senator with a reputation for discipline and ambition, and Erika Kirk, the widow whose every move has been scrutinized since the Charlie Kirk tragedy. The conversation was supposed to be private, but now, the whole world was listening. The tape is raw. J.D. and Erika can be heard talking in hushed tones about the pressure they're under, the rumors swirling around them, and the need to keep the story straight. Erika's voice cracks as she says, "I never thought it would go this far." J.D.'s reply is even more chilling: "We have to stick together. If this gets out, it's over for both of us." The internet didn't need more. Within minutes, clips from the tape were everywhere, and the hashtags #LeakTape, #JDandErika, and #CandaceLive were trending. But the real explosion came when Candace Owens went live. She didn't wait for the dust to settle. She hit go live with the tape still playing in the background, her face a mix of disbelief and fury. "This isn't just politics," she said, her voice trembling. "This is betrayal. This is everything I've been warning you about." Her chat went wild, thousands of comments pouring in every minute, fans and critics desperate to see her reaction in real time. Candace didn't hold back. She played the most damning segments of the tape for her audience, pausing to break down every word, every sigh, every nervous laugh. "Listen to how they talk about us," she said. "Listen to how they talk about the movement. This isn't leadership, this is manipulation." At one point, she slammed her hand on the desk, her frustration boiling over. "I've defended these people. I've given them the benefit of the doubt. But after hearing this, I'm done." The internet couldn't get enough. Clips of Candace's live reaction went viral, racking up millions of views in just a few hours. Some viewers praised her for her honesty and passion, calling her the only one brave enough to speak the truth. Others accused her of overreacting, of turning a private conversation into a public spectacle. But no one could deny the impact. For the first time, the cracks in the conservative movement were on full display, and everyone was picking sides. Meanwhile, J.D. Vance and Erika Kirk's teams scrambled to respond. Erika's Instagram story vanished. J.D.'s communications team disabled comments and posted a vague line about protecting family privacy. But it was too late. The internet has no concept of privacy. It has infinite playback. Every frame, every word, every awkward pause was dissected and debated. And just when it seemed like the story couldn't get any bigger, a new rumor started to spread. The 27-second clip that went viral was just the beginning. There's a longer, unedited version out there, one that could change everything. As the internet buzzed with speculation, the hunt for the full tape became an obsession. Every influencer, every podcast, every political commentator wanted a piece of the story. Rumors swirled that the original leak was just a teaser, and that somewhere out there, a 4-minute uncut version existed, one that could destroy reputations and end careers in a single upload. By midday, the pressure was mounting on both J.D. Vance and Erika Kirk. Their teams went into crisis mode. Erika's social media manager posted a brief message about taking a break for mental health, but the comment section exploded with accusations and memes. J.D.'s staff tried to get ahead of the story, releasing a statement about family values and privacy, but it only fueled the fire. The internet doesn't wait for official statements. It creates its own narrative, and this time, the narrative was spiraling out of control. Meanwhile, Candace Owens was just getting started. Her first live stream had already gone viral, but she wasn't done. She scheduled a second stream, promising her followers the real story behind the tape. The anticipation was electric. Viewers flooded her chat with questions. Was the tape real? Who recorded it? Was this the end for JD and Erika? Candace, ever the showman, let the suspense build. You think you've seen everything, she teased. You haven't seen anything yet. As the second stream began, Candace dropped another bombshell. She claimed to have received messages from insiders, people close to both JD and Erika, confirming that the leaked audio was just the tip of the iceberg. There's more, she said, her voice low and serious. And if it comes out, it's not just careers on the line. It's the whole movement. The chat exploded. Clips from her stream were instantly clipped, shared, and analyzed by thousands. Backstage, the fallout was immediate. Sponsors began to pull out of events. A church in Ohio quietly canceled an appearance by Erika. JD's campaign team was reportedly in chaos, with staffers arguing over whether to deny, deflect, or go silent. The domino effect had begun, and there was no way to stop it. But the internet wasn't satisfied with just rumors. They wanted proof. Within hours, a new clip surfaced on a behind-the-scenes subreddit. The audio was grainy, but the voices were clear. JD could be heard laughing, and Erika's voice, confident, almost rehearsed, said something about keeping sponsors happy. The line instantly became a meme. TikTok was flooded with edits, slow zooms, and dramatic music. The hashtag #SponsorGate trended for hours. As the story grew, so did the theories. Was the tape a setup? Was it leaked by a jealous staffer, a political rival, or someone even closer? Some pointed to the timing, just weeks before a major fundraising event. Others noticed that the metadata on the file traced back to a location just miles from Turning Point USA headquarters. Theories multiplied, and the line between fact and fiction blurred. Meanwhile, Candace Owens kept the pressure on. She hinted at a part 2 to the story, promising even more revelations. This isn't just about JD and Erika, she said. This is about the culture of secrecy, the hypocrisy, and the way power really works behind the scenes. Her words hit hard, and her audience was hooked. As the day turned to night, the internet was still buzzing. Every new rumor, every new clip, every new comment added fuel to the fire. JD and Erika's teams tried to regain control, but the story had taken on a life of its own. The movement that once prided itself on unity was now fractured, with everyone picking sides and waiting for the next shoe to drop. And just as the world thought it had seen the worst, a new leak appeared, one that would push the scandal into uncharted territory. As night fell, the internet's obsession only deepened. The rumor of a longer unedited tape became the new holy grail for digital sleuths. Private group chats buzzed with speculation. Some claimed to have heard snippets of the full recording, others insisted it was all a hoax. But then, just after midnight, a new file surfaced on a shadowy Telegram channel, JD_Erika.mp4. Within minutes, it was everywhere. The new tape was 4 minutes of raw, unfiltered conversation. The audio was clearer, the stakes higher. JD's voice was tense, talking about keeping the donors happy, and making sure the story doesn't get out of hand. Erika's responses were even more revealing. We can't let them see the cracks, she whispered. If Candace finds out, she'll turn the whole movement against us. The internet exploded. Clips were clipped, slowed down, and analyzed frame by frame. Every sigh, every nervous laugh, every pause was dissected for hidden meaning. Candace Owens, true to her word, went live again, this time with the full tape playing in the background. Her reaction was even more intense. This is it, she said, her voice shaking. This is the proof. This is what I've been warning you about." She called out JD and Erika by name, accusing them of betraying the very people who had trusted them most. Her chat was a frenzy of support, outrage, and disbelief. The fallout was immediate. Sponsors began to distance themselves. JD canceled all public appearances. Erika's team went silent, deleting posts and disabling comments. The movement that once prided itself on unity was now in open conflict, with influencers, donors, and fans all taking sides. Some called for forgiveness, others demanded resignations. The hashtags #JDandErika, #LeakTape, and #Candace Was Right trended for days. But the story didn't end there. As the dust settled, new questions emerged. Who leaked the tape? Was it a disgruntled staffer, a political rival, or someone even closer? And what about the rumors of a second, even more damaging recording? Theories multiplied, and the line between fact and fiction blurred even further. Meanwhile, Candace Owens doubled down. She promised more revelations, more live streams, and more truth. "This isn't over," she declared. Not by a long shot. Her audience was hooked, waiting for the next twist, the next leak, the next viral moment. Inside the movement, the sense of betrayal was palpable. Staffers whispered about loyalty, trust, and the price of ambition. Some quietly left, unable to handle the pressure. Others stayed, determined to see things through. But the sense of unity that had once defined the group was gone, replaced by suspicion and doubt. And as the world watched, one thing became clear: the age of secrets was over. In a world where every conversation can be recorded, every message can be leaked, and every silence is suspect, the truth has a way of coming out, no matter how hard anyone tries to keep it hidden. If you want to keep following the real stories behind the headlines, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Here at Spotlight Vault, we're committed to bringing you the facts, the context, and the voices that matter. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned, because this story is far from finished.